Good morning, students. I'm Pamela from DAV Public School. Today we studied about chapter number 9, Kings and Chronicle. First of all, I want to tell you about the meaning of chronicle. Chronicle means to say timeline, from where we give us information about the institution, about any institution, about any kings and all. Is that clear? So, the Mughal age chronicle give us information about the institution of the Mughal states. Okay, these texts clarify those policies which Mughal rulers sought to impose on their domains. Domain mean to say on their own areas, on their own time, you can say. So Mughal did not want to associate it with their mother's descendant. They never associated the mother descendant, but Mughal word came from the Mongols. It's their maternal side, you can say, and their paternal side Timur. Mongol, actually British governments pronounce the Mongol people Mughals. So after that it famous as a Mughal people. Is that clear? So this word came from their mother's associate side and their descendant side, you can say. So Timur people called Timurid. Turkish, those who came from Timur, those who came from Turk, they often speak like that, Timurid, Turkish. Like we people live in Punjab. If somebody asks about our people, so we always speak like that, we are Punjabi. Same as they spoke like that, they were Timurid. Is that clear? So in the Mughal emperor, first of all, Babur came in India, and after that his son Humayun took the throne, and after Humayun, in between the Humayun period, Sher Shah Suri came over in India, and he thrown out the Humayun from there, and after death of Sher Shah Suri, again Humayun took the throne in Delhi, and after the Humayun, his son Jalaluddin Akbar came in India as a Mughal ruler. So his reign time is 1556 to 1605. He considered as the greatest ruler over there. Akbar always considered as the greatest ruler as comparatively other Mughal people. Is that clear? Why he considered as the greatest ruler? Because he is very kind person. Otherwise, rest of the Mughal people always orthodox, always rigid about their religion. That's why they never tolerate non-Muslim people. They impose one tax which is called jizya. They impose one tax which is called jizya, and this tax imposed on the non-Muslim people. Is that clear? This tax was imposed on the non-Muslim people, and they always deposit to the government, to the ruler. Only the Akbar, he abolished the jizya tax. Only this person abolished the jizya tax. That's why, you know, children, sometimes they ask which rulers having very peace and not any revolt came over there at the time. Only Akbar, because he tolerated each and every religion. That's why he abolished the jizya tax too. Is that clear? And he is always favor in the Persian language, because he influenced on Persian people. So that's why he always considered the Persian language in his court. Whenever they do any work, they did in the Persian languages. He was very influenced from the Iran and Rajput kings also. Iranian people often called Safavid. Iranian people always called Safavid. And Rajput people also, Akbar also influenced from the Rajput too. Even, you know, he married with 3 Rajput princes, and one wife made the temple over there at the time in his design. So he started Sul-il-Kul. He started Sul-il-Kul. Sul-il-Kul mean to say unification and peace in their design. Unification and peace in their design, because he always tolerated each and every religion according to Sul-il-Kul. Even he appointed high post for that people, those who are Rajput, those who are Iranian people too. Is that clear? Because he always liked such people over there. Even he tolerated each and every religion in their design. He never discriminated to the people at that time. Even Aurangzeb again cancelled the jizya, abolished over there, and again he started jizya tax. in his reign. So that's why Akbar always considered as a greatest ruler, first of all, and he always tolerated each and every religion. And one thing more, he always appointed them on the high post in their reign. Is that clear? So students, listen carefully this video and try to make the question answers too. I'll ask these questions in the Zoom classes. Is that clear? Have a good day.